Welcome, I'm Dr. Mind. Let's explore together.
All right, let's talk about something. Something I bet a lot of you have felt, but maybe haven't really put a name to. It's that intense, almost overwhelming need to just disappear, you know? To completely pull back from your social life for a bit. Come on, let's be real here. Have you ever done this? You pull out your phone, you see the group chat is just blowing up with notifications, and every fiber of your being just screams, "Nope, not today." And then, radio silence. For days. Maybe even a week. So, if you're sitting there nodding along, the first thing I want you to know is it is so not just you. This whole disappearing act thing, it's way more common than you think. And it's not just a vague idea, it's a really powerful, almost physical feeling, right? Yeah, it's that powerful urge to just unplug from everything, to go completely offline. And here's the key thing. It's usually not about being mad at anyone. It's not like you're upset with your friends. It's just this deep, personal need to retreat into the quiet of your own world for a little while. But here's the thing, right? This behavior doesn't just happen in a vacuum. The world keeps spinning. And often, it comes with a ton of baggage. You get judgment from other people, and let's be honest, a whole lot of guilt from ourselves. And all that leads to some pretty common and frankly unfair labels. Oh yeah, you know the ones. You get called flaky or lazy. People think you're antisocial or just being rude. Sometimes people even jump straight to, oh, they must be depressed. And look, while that can definitely be part of the picture sometimes, it's almost never the whole story. And this right here, this is the huge disconnect between how it looks on the outside versus how it feels on the inside. So someone else might see flaky or lazy, but what's really going on is you're feeling totally overstimulated and just drained. They think antisocial, but you're actually just socially exhausted. They see uninterested, but what you're really doing is mentally recovering. This gap in understanding is everything. Okay, so if it's not all those negative things, then what is it? Well, this is where things get really interesting. This is the big takeaway. That urge to disappear, it's not a character flaw. It's actually a biological function. Yeah, there's actually a name for it. It's called social depletion. And it's basically a state of complete mental and emotional exhaustion that's caused by, you guessed it, too much social interaction. This is especially true for people who have what you'd call high social sensitivity. You know, people who really feel things deeply and process all those little social cues on another level. Think about it like this. We all joke about our social battery, right? Well, social depletion is what happens when that battery isn't just low, it's at 0%. It's blinking red. And the important thing to get is that your battery isn't broken. It's not defective. It's just empty. And what happens when your phone battery dies, it's useless until you plug it in. Same idea. So that disappearing act, it's not just you avoiding people. It's not a passive thing at all. It's actually an active, totally necessary process. It's a biological reset. It's literally your brain and your nervous system saying, okay, shutting things down, we need to run a recovery sequence. And it really is a cycle when you look at it. First, you get overstimulated, right? Your system is just flooded with social input. Then you withdraw. That's you instinctively turning off the fire hose of texts, calls, and plans. That's when the real recharge happens, in that quiet and solitude. And finally, you reemerge with your energy and your patience totally restored. So you gotta see it this way. That urge to go offline isn't a bug in your system. It's not a glitch. It's a feature. It's a built-in feature designed for self-preservation to keep you from totally burning out. So if we know all this, it kind of changes everything, doesn't it? We can look at this whole experience in a completely new light. Instead of feeling guilty about it or trying to fight it, what if we reframed it? What if this need for solitude isn't a weakness at all, but actually a strength? I mean, think about it. The need for this kind of extreme recovery is often a sign that you have a really rich, deep, and active inner world. If your mind is always going, thinking, creating, analyzing, processing, of course you're going to need some quiet time to sort through it all. It makes perfect sense. So the next time you feel that pull to just disappear for a bit, I want you to remember this. Solitude isn't a sign that you're broken. It's really just the price you pay for having a deep, complex inner world. It's the cost of admission. So maybe the real question isn't, what's wrong with me? But is this actually a superpower in disguise?